Hello, Millstone. It's the most handsome and talented journalist in town here, with probably one of my last messages before the election. Now, it's funny because, for people in other towns, it might seem insane why people are getting so worked up over the Board of Education election. Other towns too, their taxes might not be, 75% going to the schools. So, in our town, it's not exactly the same scenario as it is in other schools. Districts, I'm sorry, in other districts. Just want to address a couple points. I keep seeing from the other side, take Millstone back. Take Millstone back. You want to re-elect the same people that have been there that messed things up to begin with. How's that taking anything back? No, you want to keep the old guard in there. You want to keep the same people that have messed everything up in there. That's not taking Millstone back. That's keeping it where it is, which is not what we need. I saw things about, they keep saying ethics. Well, what's with them at the trunk or treat? Distributing campaign materials to children, which is like one of the very things that is expressly forbidden for them to do on school grounds. How is that for ethics? Physical ethics, fiscal responsibility. Let's talk about false ethics complaints. How is that a good use of the town's money? So remember that, for some reason, it just seems very odd to me that these people that have been in power, all of a sudden they're all circling the wagons. They're getting former people that were in control in the district, and they're all getting together and circling the wagons. Why? Something seems fishy to me, at least, and it should to everybody else too. That why is everybody coming out of the woodwork to say, vote for these guys who don't want to look into anything because there's nothing to see. Let's vote for the guys who don't want to look into anything because we don't need anybody looking into us, right? Because we did everything great. To me, that seems insane, and it seems like the obvious answer is probably the correct one, which, usually it is. So anyway, if it hasn't become clear already, for the Board of Ed, I endorse 146. Let's hope that they get in there, and because really, no matter what you feel on social issues, and that's one of the things that that's been kicked around. As far as social issues go, the parents are the best people to instruct on that. It's not the school's place to indoctrinate anybody on anything. They should be focusing on academics and getting our test scores back up. So, you see, we spend an awful lot on our education in this town. As it's been going around, we are one of the highest operating cost districts. So, that would be fine. I'm going to be fine. But it'd be one thing if we had one of the highest operating costs, but we were number one in all of our test scores. We could say, well, you were spending a lot, but look, it's doing good. But no, we're still, for what we are spending, our academics are not where they should be for the amount of money that we're spending. And something's up, and when there's money being wasted on frivolous ethics complaints and stuff like that, why not at this point look into the budget? What have you got to lose? There really is nothing to lose other than, the one-time fee of whatever it costs to audit the budget. That's what it would cost. It would cost that. And with the money that we spend in town, that really would just be a drop in the bucket. So, I'm getting tired of this, and really, I can't wait until this election season is over. But we'll see what happens. But anyway, God bless everybody, Millstone, and let's hope that the right people get elected, not just to our local elections. The Board of Ed is one of the... See, the Board of Ed, people are getting sick of hearing it, but the Board of Education is one of the most important elections in this town, because I know it's a volunteer position, it's not a paid position. Some people are trying to use that as an excuse for why, like, you're not allowed to criticize board members. Isn't that a little bit ridiculous? The Board of Education is one of the elected positions in town that directly could affect our taxes here in town. So it is a very, very important election. It's probably more important than some of the other elections, especially because it also has to do with not just the budget, it has to do with our children as well. So, which is really the most important things. You know, money comes and goes. The one thing that doesn't come and go is what we teach our kids. So, that being said, I'm trying to wrap it up here, but, you know, my brain goes off on these tangents. So anyway, let's hope that, you know, not just in our local election, but in our national elections too, that the right people get put in power that will help really bring the country back to at least an area where everybody can peacefully coexist without strife. Is that something that at least we all can get together on? Anyway, all right. I'm ranting now, so I'm going, but God bless everybody. And once again, this is the most talented and handsome journalist in town saying, get out and vote. God bless.